Hey guys, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Stephanie McMahon just recently did an interview with Lara O'Reilly of Business Insider, and she was asked why they haven't promoted Brock Lesnar's upcoming UFC fight. Stephanie went on to say, Brock's in a unique position. He's under contract with the WWE. He wanted to do this fight with the UFC. We granted him the permission, and both entities are completely different. She said in WWE you have protagonists, antagonists, and ultimately they come to a head in the ring, which is kind of akin to like Hollywood, and it's all, scripted and put together. In the UFC, that's more sports. There's a more sports side to that. And you can grow a fighter pretty quickly if they get on a roll, but soon as they lose in the UFC, they lose all their credibility. In the WWE, if somebody loses, you could still build them up to look good and keep that credibility. She also went on to say, we are not supporting the fight necessarily, but again, it's not a competitor to us, and the more that our superstars, that's how we refer to our talent, the more they do outside of WWE, the more awareness it generates for us, and the broader the audience can be that is brought back to our property. So we recognize the great value that Brock brings to WWE doing this UFC fight. So pretty much she said, nah, we're not going to tell our fans Brock's in that fight. We're just going to hope that the fans that see Brock there know he's still in the WWE, know he's supposed to wrestle SummerSlam, and come and, watch WWE, order the WWE Network, want to see Brock Lesnar. So Stephanie pretty much said, we're not going to promote the UFC fight, but we hope the UFC promotes us. We're not going to help get any viewers to the UFC fight, but we're going to hope the UFC gets viewers to us. That's a little shady. I know Vince had to approve this fight for happening, and, he had to give his okay on it to fight Mark Hunt, but from what Stephanie said, the UFC might not be that happy about it. I mean, they might because, they don't care what Stephanie says. All they care about is that Vince agreed to let Brock do the fight. So, hey, what do you guys think? Do you think Stephanie's right? They don't need to be promoting the UFC stuff. They want the UFC audience to come to the WWE just to see Brock Lesnar. And in turn, when Brock fights 3 times a year or so, they'll get that audience. It is very interesting to hear what she said. I'm going to put a link to the full interview in the description below so you guys can read all the other stuff she talked about, but this one snippet of it was very interesting. Remember, guys, comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, and subscribe here on YouTube.